All right, NASCAR Nation, this one hits different. The truck that Kyle Busch won his final race in is about to be driven by Chase Elliott. Yeah, you heard that right. And there's a lot more to this story than just who's climbing behind the wheel. Stick around, because this one matters. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation news is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with the numbers. Kyle Busch finished his career with a record 234 combined wins across NASCAR's top 3 National Touring Series. 69 of those came in the Craftsman Truck Series, and his final 2 truck wins came in the number 2 Tour, 7 Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports. That truck was part of an 8-race deal Busch had signed on for during the 2026 Truck Series season. But then, on May 21, Busch passed away at just 41 years old, and Spire was left with a truck and a schedule to finish. Now on Wednesday, July 8, Spire made the announcement. For the FaithFest 250 on July 18th at North Wilkesboro, Chase Elliott will be the one strapping into that number 7 truck. This will be Elliott's first Truck Series start since 2023 when he finished 10th at Daytona. Now, Elliott's never run trucks full time, but don't let that fool you. He's won 3 of the 18 truck races he's entered with an average finish of 7-7. But here's the thing, this isn't just a one-off for Elliott. It's a full triple duty weekend. Along with the truck race, Elliott's still driving his number 9 Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports in Cup. And on top of that, he's racing Friday night in the ZenMax Cars Tour event at North Wilkesboro. Driving the number 8 car for JR Motorsports. That series is co-owned by Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kevin Harvick, Jeff Burton, and Justin Marks. And this will actually be Elliott's very first time racing in it. Now let's back up to Busch for a second, because the North Wilkesboro race was set to be his 7th truck start of the year. He'd completed 4 of the 8 races with Spire, picking up wins at Atlanta and Dover. That Dover win came just 6 days before his death. According to his death certificate, Busch died from hemorrhagic shock and disseminated intravascular coagulation, a condition that causes widespread clotting in small blood vessels. He'd been battling sepsis for at least a day and had been dealing with complications from presumed bacterial pneumonia for days to weeks before that. Since his passing, the number 7 truck has been shared by a couple of drivers. Corey Day took a turn but crashed out at Charlotte. Roger Carruth stepped in and finished 2nd at Nashville. There's still one more race left on Busch's original schedule. Richmond on August 14, Spire hasn't named a driver for that one yet, and you know, the connection between Spire and Busch runs deep. Spire's headquarters used to be the home of Kyle Busch Motorsports. And Spire co-owner Jeff Dickerson was actually Busch's spotter and agent early in his career. In the first Cup race after Busch's death, the Coca-Cola 600, a Spire car driven by Daniel Suarez, won. Now, let's talk about Elliott for a second, because his resume speaks for itself. He's the son of 1988 Cup champion Bill Elliott. He's got 23 Cup wins, including 2 already this season at Martinsville in Texas. Heading into this weekend's race at Atlanta, he sits 5th in points. Elliott's also a champion of the 2nd-tier O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, a 3-time winner of the duel at Daytona, when the first clash at Bowman Gray Stadium back in 2025 took the All-Star race in 2020, and he's been NASCAR's most popular driver for 8 straight years. But here's something that says a lot about him. After Busch's death, Elliott withdrew his own name from this season's most popular driver ballot, in hopes that Busch wins it. His father did the exact same thing back in 2001 after Dale Earnhardt Sr. died at Daytona. Elliott told reporters, quote, "I just think it's one of those things that I think Kyle is a guy that really deserves something of an award like that. I think he's a guy that has had a lot of fans over the course of his career." One more thing worth mentioning, the Truck Series race at North Wilkesboro will also feature former Daytona 500 winner Ryan Newman. And this season's Cup race at North Wilkesboro will be the first top-level points race the historic track has hosted since 1996. So NASCAR Nation, I want to know what you think. Chase Elliott stepping into Kyle Busch's truck for one of the most meaningful races of the year. What's your reaction to this one? Drop it in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure you like this video and subscribe to NASCAR Nation News. We'll see you in the next one.